Okay, here we go, checking the gas out. There's a few ways to check your gas to see how much gas is actually in your cylinder. Today I'm going to do the weighing technique, so just weigh it, but there's also other ways. And here I've got two gas bottles at the moment. They're both 11 kilograms of gas in each one. This one's been well used. I just want to check how much gas is in it, and from that I should be able to work out how long it's going to last. There's a couple of ways you can check the gas in here. A lot of new vans have got LPG connections, so you just connect your LPG and fill it up at an LPG station. For this one I've got to replace the bottles. The thing about the LPG is, as well as being able to fill it up yourself, it's a bit cheaper, and there's usually a meter on it which lets you know how much gas is in the actual container. Whereas these gas bottles, it is very difficult to know how much is in there exactly. So the best way to do that is actually to pull it out and weigh it, or you can use the hot water method, which is pour some hot water down the side. You'll feel it cold. You'll feel it warm where the hot water is until it reaches the gas, which will be cooler, and that way you'll be able to get a rough idea of where the gas is sitting in here. That's actually quite a good way if you don't want to pull out the actual bottle, but because I want to get an accurate measure, I'm going to pull out the bottle and I'll weigh it just using a scale that I use for my suitcases. This wee thing here, this should be able to tell me exactly how many kilos are in this bottle. The bottles weigh an amount, that amount is stamped on the bottles. In this case they're written on the top there. I'm going to just show you. That says 13.1 kilos. That's for this gas bottle. This one over here weighs, I don't know if you can see that, it's a bit more ramped in there. Yeah, can you see that? 12.8. So it's 0.3 kilos of difference between these two bottles. Both of them are slightly different. One of them is 12.8 kilos and the other one is 13.1. So you need to know the weight of your bottle. You need to know the weight of your bottle, and then you weigh the whole bottle and you subtract the weight of the actual steel bottle, and that should leave you with the weight of the gas that's in there. And from that you should be able to calculate how much gas you've got in there in kilograms, and from that you can work out how long that's going to last you roughly. I have done a blog on the website about how long a bottle of propane gas will last, and it sort of goes into the calculations in more detail and lets you see, well, how difficult it is to work that out in real life, because there's all sorts of things come into it. Okay, time to take the gas bottles out. Just remove this, and that will give us full access to the bottles. Remove the strap. These things are great, they actually hold it really well. Then I've got my spanner for undoing this, for undoing the regulator in here. Now when you're undoing gas, it's sort of counterintuitive because it is clockwise to release and anti-clockwise to tighten. So you want to turn it clockwise to release. Also make sure you've switched the gas off at the top of the bottle. Make sure that's off before you release anything. And once you get it off, that's you. That's a propane regulator, and it's because this is old, this is an old camper van. Mine's is set at 50 millibars, most modern ones are 30 now. Also bought this from eBay, which is supposed to tell you how much gas is in your cylinder. But unfortunately that is for compressed gas, so don't buy one. They are a complete and utter waste of money. There's no really any way you can tell how much is in these bottles, apart from the way I'm about to show you. Unless you've got LPG, which will show you, they usually have a wee float valve in here that can tell you how much is in an LPG tank. But as far as any of the other ones go, these are useless. It will tell you the pressure, and the only thing that changes with is temperature, because these are actually liquefied gas in here, and liquefied gas remains the same pressure until it's finished, because it's actually the gas is evaporating out of the, so it's always at a similar pressure, unless you're down to, for propane I think it's about minus 40 degrees. If you're down at minus 40 degrees, then you're going to notice a difference in pressure, but apart from that, it should be a very consistent pressure coming out here, and that's what your regulator does. It just brings that pressure down for your fan to use. So these things, useless, absolute waste of money. So it was yeah, it's always good when you waste money on useless kit, so don't do it. I've not taken it off yet, as you can see. I don't know why. It just makes me chuckle whenever I see it, when I open up this locker and it shows me that there's pressure in there, and just, yeah, and it varies a lot with temperature. In the winter it's hardly any, and in the summer it's loads. Right, time to weigh this bottle. So already I can feel it's really quite light. It's a lot lighter than the full bottle that I've got in here. There's another bottle in here, and I'm going to use my trusty weighing machine. Basically just use this like you would with a suitcase, and then put it on, and well, 16.45, not the lightest thing, 16.4 ish in there, so that leaves us with, well, this is 13.1, so that gives us 3.3 kilos. So it's, I thought this was nearly empty, so there's still a third of a bottle in there. It feels much lighter than the full one. The full one weighs a ton, but this is good still for another while yet. Probably get another trip or two out of this before I need to change it, which is great. Handy wee bit of information, and good to know for preparing, going on a trip. Make sure you've got enough gas and you don't have to replace your bottle while there's gas in it if you've only got one. This is why I've got two, so I can run this to absolute zero and then swap them over and take a completely empty one in, as the gas isn't cheap in this form. But apart from that, so good luck with your gas, and see you in the next one. If anybody's got any ideas for videos, want to see how things are done, just let me know in the comments, and I will see if I can put together some information. Yeah. Okay. So they don't move at all once you put that strap on properly, and that's how you want it. That's us ready to go.